Hey guys, so last week we went over adding and subtracting within 20, but those problems were really straightforward. It was just, plain old addition or subtraction, and you knew the numbers, you knew exactly what you needed to do, and I showed you could use manipulatives to help you solve those equations. And then I told you, you could always draw pictures on your paper, or you could use manipulatives that you find in your home like crayons or something. Now, when we do get to solving the actual equations in these problems today, you can use manipulatives or you can draw on paper. I'm going to draw on paper because that's what I have access to today. But in this specific case, we are working on word problems. So word problems are tricky, and I know they make a lot of people uncomfortable. They used to always make me uncomfortable. So I'm just going to show you some tricks to help you solve these at home. So here's my word problem. I'm going to show you how to break it apart. It says, in the fridge, there are 4 stacks of chocolate pudding, 7 stacks of brownies, and 5 stacks of pasta salad. How many stacks of dessert are there? Okay, so I'm going to go through, and we know it's math, so what's important in math? Well, numbers are important in math. And I'm going to circle my numbers. So you see how I went around and circled every number that I found. Then I'm going to put a box around the question that it's asking, because I know that the question is how I need to solve the problem. So with the way that it's printed, the question is in 2-part, but I can always box everything and I know that's the whole question. The question is, how many stacks of dessert are there? Well, how many, you think, how many are there? What is that really asking? Well, it's asking what's everything there, and that means addition in this sense. If you say like how many people are there, you'd count everybody in the room. How many classes do you have for school? And you count up all your classes together. So how many means addition. So how many stacks of desserts are there? So do I just go through and say 4, 7, 5 and add up those numbers? Well, no, it also matters that there's 4 stacks of chocolate pudding, 7 stacks of brownies, and 5 stacks of pasta salad. How many stacks of dessert are there? Well, 4 stacks of chocolate pudding, 7 stacks of brownies, 5 stacks of pasta salad. I don't know. In my household, pasta salad's not a dessert. It's a side dish or an appetizer or something. So I'm going to put a line through that. Maybe even X it and be dramatic about it. I don't need to know about that 5 stacks of pasta salad. I need to know about my 4 stacks of chocolate pudding and my 7 stacks of brownies, because those are desserts. So here I'm going to write my equation. I need to add 4 and 7. And math was never my strong suit, so I like drawing pictures of stuff. So I'm going to draw boxes. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I've got 4 boxes under my 4 and 7 boxes starting under my 7. So then, just like last week, you're just going to count all of these in the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 stacks of dessert. And I know that's a lot of steps, but it's easier than guessing and getting it wrong and having to redo it all. So just take the time to pull apart your math problems. So that was an example of addition, and that was even an example of making sure I'm pulling out the important information and I'm not just counting every number. I'm taking my time. I'm pulling everything apart. So let's practice subtraction. Here's my word problem. it says, she baked 9 boxes of cookies and 3 boxes of muffins. Then she sold 2 boxes of cookies. How many boxes of cookies were left? So, just like last time, circle my numbers because numbers are important. Box my question because that's how I'm going to know to solve. All right. So, 9 boxes of cookies, 3 boxes of muffins, 2 boxes of cookies. How many boxes of cookies were left? Oh, so I've got keywords here. It's a little bit easier than just how many stacks of dessert are there. And we just had to know, oh, okay, how many. I'd typically just count everybody up in the room. How many cookies were left? So left indicates, oh, that's not, I don't have all of it like I did before. So I'm going to have to subtract something to see what I have remaining, what's left over. So left, I'm going to underline. And there's another keyword. How many boxes of cookies were left? Cookies is my keyword, just like dessert was my keyword in my addition problem. So we go through and we look at the words beside our numbers. So 9 boxes of cookies, 3 boxes of muffins, 2 boxes of cookies. And I see which one I need to cross out. I don't care about muffins. Not talking about muffins. Muffins don't matter in this case. 9 boxes of cookies, sold 2 boxes of cookies. So my equation in this case is 9 minus 2 equals what? So I'm going to draw my model just like last time. And I'm going to start further over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And minus 2. So the way to do, you can't like take the images that you drew on the picture away like you can with manipulatives. In this case, when it's minus 2, you put lines through them and you know that they don't count anymore. So I counted out my 9 boxes and I crossed out 1, 2 for subtracting 2. And then I'm just going to count what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is left. So there are 7 boxes of cookies left. And it's just that easy. As long as you can pull out the equation and then you can practice solving it like we did last week in my video and that Khan Academy video that I linked to. It's just really easy. Just make sure you take the time to make marks on your paper or something on your computer, make notes to yourself, draw it out, write it out, and you'll get the right answer.